Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These with Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Bridgewater on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
This is Abdullah. And right away, he lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Elway. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Now it's Elway. He's got Evans. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
22 yards there, a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage. And
using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. On second down, Eckler. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Let's go. Let's go.
And now out comes Minnesota. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point. And he loses the football a second time. It's going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Off the play fake. Elway. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First carry for the Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. He's got Michael Irvin complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From fourth down to first. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Now White lost the football.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And they rattle off a big one. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. James White, 29 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Devin McCourty brings him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Go!
Now Elway. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Evans once again the intended receiver. 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Elway. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Elway. This will be caught inside the 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Elway. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Elway. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Elway. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown, 46 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. Ertz has it left side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Terrell Suggs.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise.
And all the way in for the touchdown. David Johnson, 38 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Emmett. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. They're down here in the 3rd quarter trying to get something going. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And this results in 6. Touchdown. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's got the rookie from Oklahoma, Marquise Brown. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. See you next time. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Mayfield on play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mayfield to throw it. Ertz over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
Now a throw to the end zone. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Mayfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A huge play there right off the bat. 55 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Jenkins in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Mayfield now. There's Evans again, complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Leonard Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again, to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Terrell Basham, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Williams getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense.
And he's going to go down again. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see you next time right here on the Solo Challenge for Madden Ultimate Team. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. That one goes for 24 yards. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he will take it in for the touchdown. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Mayfield. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's caught. Touchdown. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. And the offense gets set here now for a 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. And the offense gets set here now for a 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. 2nd down, Mayfield. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing about... And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see you next time, right here. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy to the 45-yard line. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve. And now the offense getting ready on second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there on third down. 48 yards. Here's Mayfield.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Well, that's a pretty big start. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the...
And now the offense getting ready on second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Past the 20. And touchdown. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down now, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down, it's Johnson. Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackled shy of the 10. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but... And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, Johnson. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It didn't work out this time, but there's always... And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's all... And now the offense getting ready on second down.
Set the tone, defense.
On second down, it's Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, it's Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's... And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, it's Johnson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, it's Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, unfortunately, not the... And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, it's Johnson. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, It's Johnson, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, it's Johnson. Johnson jostles free. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
That's the end of another overtime with the score still tied.
All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And now the offense will look to convert on third down. On third down, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. So here comes the offense with a third and goal situation. Now Mayfield on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
We own them.
On third and 1, here's Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing about how this works. So here comes the offense with a third and goal situation. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, it was third and 1. I was expecting runs. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Well, it didn't work out this. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Hey, man, watch the booth.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
We want it. Come to my work.
Now Mayfield looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for... So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great... So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. He'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. It didn't work out this time, but there's always next time, and we'll see you next time, right? So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. From the gun, Mayfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for. So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for... So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. Mayfield now. And his first pass is incomplete. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here. So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll set up a throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing about how this worked. So here comes the offense with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. First down, Mayfield. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And it's caught. Touchdown. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. It didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see you next time right here on the Solo Challenge for Madden Ultimate Team. And now the offense getting ready on second down.
Here we go again. Here we go.
On second down, it's Johnson. And an alley to run. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the... And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for playing the Madden. And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down, it's Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down now, it's Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Coming to you. But Mike,
The first down carry here for Johnson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
11 more yards down as well.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down or more. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And his guys have taken a 1st quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wentz. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Good defense holds them to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here comes Grant on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now a handoff. Johnson.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Touchdown! David Johnson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. Nice job. Congratulations to... Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short boot, take it at the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they were hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat on the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A gain of 32 that time. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Elway. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. On 1st, they'll throw with Elway. Over the middle here to Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Johnson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs or...
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, Charlie. 53. Hurry. Get in the weight room.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Then sacked.
Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. The ball comes out. It's going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Check, check. Lucky. Check 3. Look at me. Go.
They'll indeed go for it with Elway. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Ready?
At their
50,
own
play.
26-yard line.
Check 52, come on. Let's go, Abby. Get it.
On first down, Johnson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Elway will throw. And a catch right side by Evans. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
I'm going back to you.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Elway. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. O.J. Howard. 63 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Terrell Suggs able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. Taking it about the 36. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Off the play fake, Elway. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. 150.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He was looking for Edelman there. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
They fake the give. Now Elway sliding out of the pocket. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Elway. Going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Ryan Kerrigan with a sack, the former 1st-round pick in 2017.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And Brady's throw there incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and that'll make it 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just
tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, look, some might say that football is a young man's fancy, so to speak, but don't tell that to these two quarterbacks because they come in here with a lot, and I mean a lot, of NFL experience.
Hey, I like the young Turks. I like the Baker Mayfields. I like the Patrick Mahomes. I like the Lamar Jacksons. But I do like those grizzled veterans who know how to play the game, know how to run their team, and know how to handle difficult situations. Maybe I'm just showing my age, too.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Wait, that. Wait, 20. Right, 58, right there. I got you. I got you.
Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. A big play there on the first play of the game. 44 yards. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set 180. Set 180. 59. Stop your running.
Rivers on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Geno Atkins got home that time.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know I'm second in inches. I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on third. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot in the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down?
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Zach Ertz, 58 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Gostkowski the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Brady now to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Wait, set. Wait, 58. Come on. House 72.
On play action. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rivers to throw it. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go, defense.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 22 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one taken from the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. And he is going to bring this back inside. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
All day, baby, all day. Quick, 380. 53, Mike. Here it comes.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Whoosh. Unable to corral him. He fights through. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
53, Mike, 53. Let's go, defense. Go, 14. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Kill.
Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the air. Elway after the pick 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. Elway. Dancing to his left. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Evans. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
70, Indy.
Play action. It's Elway. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
On second down, Kamara. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to go up top, over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it's going to be second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Michael Strahan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now it's Elway. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here's Elway to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Giants add on to their lead. Well, they sucked the defense in with a play fake, went over the top.
And I know from past experience, when offenses do that, a lot of times the defense guys are screaming at them, run the ball, run the ball. But the offense doesn't really care. They got 6 points.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On first down, it's Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it second down. Now Elway. Ertz over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The New York set to take the field. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Elway throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw is Elway. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz. In the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm here all day.
Here's Elway. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. On 1st, they'll throw with Elway. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before?
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Jalen Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
What? 380!
On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Miles Jack with a sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now it's Elway. And the pressure gets to him again. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Check 53,
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 17 yards and a giant 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. tough to defend because you think it's a go route.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Brockers, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Elway. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the red zone now, Elway on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and now it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now Elway to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And captain comeback John Elway, Charles, he's trying to do it again here.
47 regular season comeback victories in his career. I think this guy...
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Giants! Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. On first and 10. Elway. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. DeForest Buckner picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Caught by the tight end Ertz. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's got Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
90, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Hey, we're up. Now.
On 1st down, Elway letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Throwing now is Elway. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Miles Jack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
That's good for a Giants 1st down.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set 50, plant.
Throwing now, Elway on first down. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
After the interception, here's Elway. And he's caught inside the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. 60 or.
A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. All right, Charles, quick Emmitt Smith story. You've heard of the Madden video game, right?
I have heard of the Madden video game.
Well,
No doubt about it.
the legend goes that Coach Madden said players used to come up to him all the time and complain that their ratings were too low. The only person, though, that came up and said, hey, mine's too high, Emmitt Smith.
You're kidding.
How can you rate Emmitt Smith too high? That's the question.
Boy, talk about humble. That's taking modesty to a new level.
On the double. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Here we go. Here we go.
After the penalty, it's Smith. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Here's Elway to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the enemy's
tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last two plays having gone backwards? And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on first and second down. And it's first and second and goal. And then on third down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Come on, set. 15, 1, 59.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The coverage good that time.
But on first down, the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Elway. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
On second down, Elway. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And all the way in for the touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 53 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. 30 base. Sit.
On first, they'll throw with Elway. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot.
He's got a man. Complete. The 20. 10. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Dallas Clark, 75 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut. And I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right, good. We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Elway. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Orban. Hustle. Let's go.
Now it's Elway. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route.
Taking it right down Broadway. And touchdown. Jerry Rice with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And his guys are going to take the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? 10 Lobo.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight.
Now Elway on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Elway. Forced out. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll run it with Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have 1st half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth 1st half that we've seen. Past the 20. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one inside the 19, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the shotgun, Elway. And this one's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Elway. Screen play, Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Here's Newton. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all in the community.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
60 all. Switch out, switch out.
On 1st and 10, Elway. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Throwing again, it's Elway. Jerry Rice, open right side. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosive.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Michael Irvin, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.